There's something interesting about artificial intelligence that most people haven't noticed yet. A lot of people assume AI is going to favor the younger generation, the fastest learners, the people who grew up with technology. That assumption sounds logical, but it may turn out to be completely wrong, because artificial intelligence is changing something fundamental about how value is created. For most of modern history, the most valuable thing you could have was information. If you had more information, you had an advantage. Doctors had it, lawyers had it, executives had it, experts had it. Their value came from possessing information that other people didn't have. Information created leverage. But artificial intelligence just changed that equation. AI can retrieve information instantly. It can analyze documents. It can write reports, summarize research, generate ideas. And in many cases, it can do those things faster than humans ever could, which means something very important just happened. Information itself is becoming cheap. Why? Because information is abundant. Anyone can search Google, read articles, watch tutorials, download documents. Suddenly, everyone has access to the same information. That means simply knowing things is less valuable. And whenever something valuable becomes cheap, the real value moves somewhere else. That somewhere else is judgment. What does that mean? Knowing what matters and what doesn't. It's the ability to interpret information, prioritize options, decide what action to take, recognize patterns from experience. In other words, not just knowing things, but knowing what to do with what you know. A simple example. Imagine two people researching a business decision. Person A reads 200 articles about marketing. Person B reads the same information but has 20 years of experience running businesses. Both have the same information, but person B has judgment. They can quickly decide which advice works, which advice is nonsense, and what will happen if a decision goes wrong. The ability comes from experience and pattern recognition. This pattern has happened over and over throughout history. When calculators became common, math didn't disappear. The value shifted to problem solving. When the internet made information available to everyone, the value shifted to judgment. Now artificial intelligence may trigger the same shift again. Because if machines can process information, humans become valuable for something totally different. Decision making, context, judgment. Understanding how things actually work in the real world and those abilities don't usually develop quickly. They develop over time, often over decades, which is why something interesting may happen during the AI transition. The people who succeed may not be the ones who understand the technology the best. They may be the ones who understand systems the best. People who have seen industries evolve. People who have seen mistakes play out. People who understand how decisions ripple through organizations. And that's where Gen X becomes interesting. Because we didn't just grow up with technology. We watched it reshape our world. We saw the internet disrupt businesses. We saw smartphones transform communication. We saw social media reshape culture. We watched entire industries disappear. And when you watch enough cycles, you start recognizing patterns. The pattern recognition becomes incredibly valuable during times of rapid change. You start noticing things earlier. You start seeing where systems are moving. You start recognizing opportunities before most people do. Artificial intelligence will amplify exactly that kind of thinking. Not just technical skill, but perspective, which raises an interesting possibility. Artificial intelligence might not replace experienced people. It might actually supercharge them. The combination of human judgment and machine intelligence could become one of the most powerful economic forces we've ever seen. So, I'm curious about something. Do you think artificial intelligence will reduce the value of human experience or increase it? Let me know what you think in the comments. I read every one of them. If you're part of Generation X and you're trying to understand how the world is changing, this channel is for you. We're going to explore the technology shifts, the economic transitions, and the opportunity windows forming right now. In the next video, I want to talk about something even more interesting. Throughout history, major technological shifts have created enormous new fortunes. Railroads, electricity, the automobile, the internet, every one of those transitions created completely new winners. And AI may be setting up the same pattern again. We'll talk about that in the next video. So make sure you're subscribed. Share this video with a friend. And remember, I'm rooting for you. I'll see you again soon.